Peace, this is Royal Blue. Welcome back to part 2 of general reading for February 5th, 2021. Alright, let's see where we left off. Alright, our energy is opening to discoveries. Open to discoveries, and the card we ended with was the Dark Mysteries. Enter the chamber of the Dark Goddess. What do they mean by dark? Was she considered to be black? Dark goddess? Or does she have a dark side to her? Either way, we're going to read deeper into the dark mysteries. All right. It says, the dark goddess calls on you to initiation when you have begun working on your own shadow, bringing your whole self to light. During such time, we often need help, as shadow work can be uncomfortable, painful, or just quite difficult to undertake, as we are working with unconscious material, trying to bring it into light of our conscious awareness. Working with the shadow, the parts of us that we have deemed unlovable, or the parts that seem too marvelous to actually be us, requires courage. The dark goddess will call you when your shadow needs healing and integration, when something within is holding you back, when instead, if acknowledged and brought into the light of awareness, it could actually help you move forward. Often the shadow element that needs integration when the dark goddess is present is power in some form or other. It may be personal power, spiritual power, or your relationship to power that needs to change for you to blossom and for life and its gifts to manifest more abundantly for you. Becoming more powerful does not necessarily mean gaining more force. More often for advanced souls, it actually means surrendering our will into alignment with greater forces of divine will, allowing us to consciously participate in the flow of life, sensing the signs and nudges that leads us towards our greatest manifestation of soul this lifetime. Often when we are reclaiming our power and defining ourselves, what is to be powerful, we are confronted with fears, loss, failure, abandonment, and rejection. It can be painful at times, but accepting and releasing the pain brings such deep relief and happiness to the self. It is good to confront these fears with a loving and firm approach and be open to taking risks and growing anyway. This is what Isis of the Dark Goddess teaches us, not to be afraid to go into the dark places and difficult feelings within. They may seem ugly at first, yet if we allow ourselves to go there with some conscious awareness in place, we can realize that these parts of us just need love and acceptance. And those parts that we once reviled often blossom and turn into our greatest assets in a more conscious, helpful version of themselves. We need radical trust to do this inner work and take her initiation. The Dark Goddess will support and nurture you through her test as she guides you to receive the gift of more of yourself, no longer shackled in fear and hidden away, but ready to be in the world with brightness and vigor. You are being prepared for this great new change in your life. Truths are being unveiled right now. This is the time for opening to discoveries about yourself. And let's see what the Temple of Lapis Lazuli has to say. Let's go deeper into that stone, which I have right here. This is it, if you can see it. It has a gold tone to it, but it's blue. Let's see what it says. It says, ancient souls with experience of consciousness and community from more spiritually advanced civilizations are here on this planet to be themselves to the fullest extent possible in order to help support each other and heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. The challenge can be that such ancient souls can feel out of place here on Earth for a time as they go through an adjustment process and remember their healing mission on this planet. These souls hold much inner wisdom of star peoples and civilizations far and wide in the galaxy and beyond. This inner wisdom vibrates at a higher level than the frequencies of fear, aggression, dominance, and disconnection that are a part of the global human wounding they are here to help heal. This is why ancient souls are needed, of course, to help offer a different reality, which is more whole and connected to oneness and love. But the challenge is not to lose belief and honoring of their own true inner wisdom and deep soul truth, whilst becoming a member of a culture that is still so different to yours. Buddhism is a different culture than what I know. But it seems to be effective. Meditating in silence in the company of his students, the initiates, which we are the initiates. We're being tested. This oracle comes to you to provide much needed spiritual recognition that you have wisdom and understanding within you that is very ancient and flows from the soul, and that you also have a sacred connection to wisdoms that come from the star people of Sirius, and other celestial beings that serve through unconditional love. This is neither strange nor weird, but it is precious, and although you are not the only one of your kind here, it is far from common soul type on this planet. Mostly because it takes a lot of strength and dedication to be able to sustain existence purposefully in a vibration that is lower than your own natural vibration. This oracle comes to you with an offering of guidance. This oracle comes to you with an offering of guidance. Remember who you are within. Do not try to fit with external models of how to be in this world, for you are here to help birth a new way that is more aligned with spiritual truth. Truths are being unveiled. There's something about a child being born to someone. I don't know why I keep getting that. You are guided to trust in your wisdom, to sit and contemplate any issue that you are questioning right now, to trust in the voice of your heart. Guidance doesn't have to make a logical sense, though often at a higher level you are perceived a higher divine logic in the guidance. It just needs to feel as though it makes your heart expand. And that will be a sign for you that it is your truth. I'm going to pull another spiritual card. What does Spirit have to say? Actually, 2 cards fell, so we'll see what they are. First, we have Soul Retrieval, Deep Soul Healing with the Goddess. So these things that she wants you to go through as a test is actually a soul retrieval. Getting your soul aligned with the divine. She's preparing you for it as Buddha prepares. And let's see what the other card is. And we have Mother of Life. Nourishment of the Golden Grain Mother. Ooh, let's read about that. Mother of Life. Alright, let's see. Here we go. It says, we can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, or it feels like we are stuck in a rut or habit that may have been uncomfortable but is becoming stifling and suppressing. Isis, the Mother of Life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant, difficult circumstances and people back into life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. Be open to discoveries so you can receive the gifts that Isis, Mother of Life, has for you. Let's see what Soul Retrieval is speaking of. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power, as well as the opening of gifts and soul abilities you did not know you had. Wow. And it goes on to say, for soul retrieval, you need spiritual strength. But soul retrieval goes on to say, did you know that pieces of you can be trapped in the past, in traumatic experiences and relationships, even those long since gone, because part of your power remains with another? This can happen because of permission subconsciously given for them to hold a piece of your spirit. Then the time comes for such permissions to be revoked, and the pieces of self be reclaimed and restored to your soul. Master healer and goddess of deep soul restoration, the Lady Isis now guides you to make peace with the past and reclaim the lost pieces of your own soul. The time has come for you to take yourself entirely into your own possession, to call back your soul from trauma in this lifetime and others, to give yourself back to yourself, wholly and completely. In doing so, your life will flourish, infused with greater energy into beautiful new expression. Isis calls the soul back into wholeness again. Her passion, determination, and unfailing love for her beloved Osiris restored him from a dismembered, distorted, and fractured self into a whole divine masculine being once more. The oracle of soul retrieval guides you to forgive and reclaim your own power and energy in totality now, even if the trapped energy is so unconscious that you do not even know that you are missing part of yourself. Searching for any inner places that feel incomplete or draining is a way to commence the soul of soul retrieval. I feel that a child was stillborn to someone or was given away. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Let me pull a psychic card and see what it says. So opening to discovery of things about yourself that you didn't know was holding you back from moving forward, like traumatic experiences from your past or past relationship. Okay, we have the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra is located right here. That's your third eye. If you ever hear anybody speak of the third eye, that is where it's located. It is a chakra. That's where energy comes in and energy goes out. It's a portal of your soul. Alright, let's see what the third eye chakra is speaking about and see who it's speaking to. This is all about seeing. And we're seeing truth unveiled now. Alright, let's see. Third eye chakra. This is the most often talked about of all the chakras. And clairvoyance, which is inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows, just above the bridge of your nose. It works closely with the throat and crown chakras and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one chakra as part of your development, as it's important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in unison and harmony. You have to have your mind together to go through these tests and to be open to discovery. You can't go in with junk on your mind. Something that's going to distract you. And we have universe. Universe. You've come far on your journey, and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. Mother Life wants to give you gifts, rewards for your efforts. Put in the effort to go through the test of Isis. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you've strived for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The universe is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects the work that you have accomplished on your travels. But more importantly, it represents the wisdom that you've gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in this bigger scheme of life. The world is yours to command, and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You're connected to everything in the cosmos, and the universe card is a reminder that the same energy that makes up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's coursing through the universe, is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. They also believed that these souls shine so brightly to guide others through the darkness, and so too can your wise soul. This card represents the world. All right. So let's recap. Their energy is opening to discoveries about yourself, using your third eye chakra, inner seeing, looking at yourself from the inside out. And discovering the temple of lapis lazuli, a healing stone which clears negative energy. You are being prepared for whatever you're about to go through. Something's going to happen within the next 13 weeks. I don't know what, and I don't know to who, but you're going to be rewarded by the Great Mother. Could be one of your ancestors, your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother or something. You never know. And it could be a great-great-great-great-grandmother from another lifetime, which is still connected to you, where you are right now. Truths are being unveiled about you and your soul connection to the divine. Things that's going on in your life, in your family's life. The dark mysteries are coming to light. But your Archangel Raphael is there to help you to go through this transition of spiritual strength as you gain more. You're giving birth to something. Could be a new project, a new relationship, a baby. I keep getting a call for a baby. I don't know why, but I'll pull one more card and see if I can find an answer. Spirit, give me the answer. Why do I keep seeing a child, a baby? Healing the divine masculine. I believe the baby was a boy, or is a boy. Healing the divine masculine. Osiris rises. His wife brought him back from the dead. He rose. And let's see what healing the divine masculine means. All of us have feminine and masculine energy within us. Just because you're a man don't mean that you're all masculine. You have feminine energy. You might not tap into it, but you have it. And likewise with women, have masculine energy. They might tap into that more than their feminine side. So it just all depends. But it says, the divine masculine within men and women, I just told you, men and women have divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy. But it says the divine masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. When the masculine within us is healthy and strong, we have an inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in his ability to offer inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. The inner masculine and the inner feminine need each other. When they are in good inner relationship with us, we feel like healthy, whole human beings. We are able to live our lives in the world in a relatively peaceful, creative, enjoyable way. When there is damage to the inner masculine, there is difficulty in standing up for our truths, in knowing that what our truths and values are, and in knowing how to protect them without feeling as though we have to fight constantly just to be allowed to be ourselves. We might also feel that unless others see things as we do, we have no power, and then have to fight to dominate others, manipulating them to our point of view. The inner masculine part of us often needs healing so that he can fulfill his divine purpose of inner strength and protection and honoring of the self in all its uniqueness, so that we can live as free, strong individuals that know who they are and are happy just to love and be that person, and allow others to do the same. I love being me. I always didn't. But as I got older, my spiritual strength kicked in. I learned to accept myself the way I was. I couldn't change anything anyway. So I had to adapt. Now I love who I am. So basically, the masculine energy is going through a healing right now in men and women. But the child I'm speaking about is a boy. Someone's son. Someone is bringing life into this world. or someone has brought life into this world. And you're being open to discovering about life in general. But this divine masculine energy is going through a transformation of birth. It's a universal healing that we need. So we're able to retrieve our souls and align it with spirit. This is all preparing you for the great return. Returning to where you came from. Your very first home. Your very first home was the womb of the mother. Alright, I'm going to pull one more card to sum up this reading. And I thank you for watching the first part, which was pretty deep too. So, what does Spirit have to say to us? What is the energy? Oh. Connect this energy to these cards. Give us knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And unveil the truth to us. And we have Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. And let's see what that card means. It says, so many ideas, but where to begin? Your creative genius is hard at work churning out possibilities. However, not making any real progress without concrete next steps. Think about what your big picture vision is and narrow down your ideas to the one that will get you to where you want to go. By prioritizing your passion, you are prioritizing yourself. The road ahead offers many possibilities for you. But you may be experiencing resistance to going down that path. There is a fear of leaving familiar ground, and you would prefer to stay in your comfort zone, even though you may realize that it is limiting how much you can grow. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice. Your intuition, your third eye chakra. Inner seeing. Visualize it. Listen to your inner voice and let it guide you to where your inspiration lies. Give yourself permission to follow your passion. All right. And one more. And we have the Princess of Swords. The Princess of Swords carries much influence and power. And we're going to see about her power. Sparks fly high with a twinkle in your eye. There are millions of ideas floating around in your head, and you can't wait to tell any and everyone about them. Combusting with excitement, your creativity and brilliance cannot be contained. The Princess of Swords urges you to put your ideas into action, to go for it. Young idealistic truth seeker, you have a gift for gab that it has the ability to translate effectively to others. Writing and speaking comes easily to you, which will aid you when it comes time to spread your ideas and message. There is a thirst to learn, and you constantly ask questions and want to know the why of how things work. Your high energy and curiosity are endless and feed off your willingness to find the answers. With time comes experience, and the more you go after what you want, the more wisdom and experience you will gain. So all this knowledge that you're gaining will pay off for you. It will pay off. The universe has gifts for you too. Not only your ancestor mothers. Just think about getting rewarded at the same time from the universal mothers and your universal self. Your karmic energy. What you put out into the universe, you're getting back. This is the time. It's time to give birth to something new. I see a new relationship. Archangel Raphael is there to help. It's going to bring your love to you. Alright, well, that's all I have for you, really. I mean, we can go deeper, but it'll take a while. And I've already been speaking for 38 minutes exactly. So I hope you got something out of this reading. The energy is kind of scattered here. So I'm going to put it in order before I let you go. Alright, let's see. Remember that the Buddha is preparing you. Make sure your intentions are pure when you meditate and pray. Because you don't want nothing negative coming back from the universe to you. It could be very painful. That's why you need to be spiritually strong. To take the good with the bad. But if you do good, you won't have to worry about the bad. This is all about you. Help is there for you. Keep opening up for discoveries. You're going to discover something new about yourself every day during your soul retrieval. You get pieces of your soul back. The power that others think that you gave to them, you're taking it back. The truths are being unveiled. Pay attention for the next 13 weeks. Something's going to happen in your life. I don't know what, I don't know to who, because I don't know who is watching this video. But this video is meant for you if you are watching this. The mysteries of your life are coming to light. The truth is being unveiled right now. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to leave your familiar territory for something unfamiliar to bring about something new. You heard them say, do something different to get different results. Same thing with your life. Change your life to get different results. And that's what the Dark Goddess is calling for during this time of testing and initiation into the spirit world. Keep opening to discoveries. Let's see what the closing out energy is for this reading. What is the closing energy? How are we leaving out of this reading? Spirit, what is the closing energy of this reading? We have great and full. Grateful. We have a grateful energy. And this is my first time ever pulling this grateful card. But we're going to read about that energy right now. And then I will be letting you go. It says, before you can begin to understand the process of manifesting your desires, you need to practice deep gratitude and the willingness to share that with others. This is the true nature of prosperity. It's not about the things you accumulate at all. It's about how you feel. You're invited to surrender to an important truth. There is always enough for you. There is enough time to do the things you need to do and desire to do, enough opportunities to express your talents and connect to your purpose, and enough magic circulating through the invisible world into the visible. Begin your day immersed in gratitude for everything you have and everything you can't see yet. The unmanifest which begins with every breath you take. Know that you are enough and all your needs are being fulfilled, even if you doubt this in some moments. No one's success can make you feel small, and comparing yourself to others never work. Your life is brimming with unique potential. Focus on that. When you hold this feeling of gratitude, it acts as a magical open sesame to the floodgates of abundance. Couple that with a playful sense of detachment, and you'll find that miracles have an uncanny way of showing up in your life. Your intentions burst forth into reality with little effort on your part. There is hope brimming with potentiality. It's okay that you don't always trust this. You are not alone in holding the candle high for transformation. Right now, contemplate how being in the energy of enough makes you feel. Eventually, you will have no attachment to what you do or do not manifest in the material world, what you do or do not have. Then, like magic, you have more than enough. What a fascinating universe we live in. We do live in a fascinating universe. The universe can do anything it wants. And right now it wants to bless you. It wants to bestow blessings and gifts upon you that you can even share with others. They're going to wonder, well, what's your secret? And then you just share with them how you transformed your life. Basically, how you gave birth to yourself. I guess you would be calling it being born again. But not religiously, but spiritually. So, going out of this reading is calling to be grateful. Have gratitude for the things that you have and the things that you don't have yet. The universe is about to bestow you with gifts. You are being tested and prepared for these gifts. Use your intuition. What do you see? Through your third eye chakra, what do you see? Where do you see yourself a couple months from now? Something great is going to happen after you pass your test. After you pass your test, then their truths will be unveiled. Something within the next 13 weeks. The 4th day of the week, which would be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The Wednesday of the 4th. It'll be the 4th day in 13 weeks. Alright? Well, I have taken up more than enough of your time. I do apologize for that. I can get long-winded. I can get deep into the reading, and I want to read everything to you because I want you to understand what each card means. Like, why did certain cards come up for you? So I like to go into detail so you can understand about the healing, about transformation, about things you're going to be going through, things that you may already be going through or have gone through. So basically that's it. And I will see you next time. Take care. Peace.